Hey everybody, welcome to another exciting episode of NC-17. I'm Josh, this is Lisa. We are actually heading toward 100 episodes, which is hard to even fathom.
Can't even believe it.
So it's going to get interesting because I know we want to like up every episode now, so we want to do better than what we did yesterday. But I finally watched Trap. It will. What's your take on it first?
I really liked it. I mean, I went into it with like almost no idea of what it was gonna be like.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, no, I really had a fun time with it. And also, I should mention my dad had brought it up to me and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's coming out next week." But he said that like months before it was coming out, so it was also just the build up to it that
Oh
made
yeah.
it really a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was definitely a good movie. I like how I don't want to give away spoilers because I'm not that person, but I do like how they kind of gave you a false ending and then they gave you the real ending.
Hmm.
I was like, okay, okay. And I will say though, I saw the twist at the end I saw coming halfway
Me
through the
too.
movie.
Yeah, me
So
too.
I was like, okay, I get it. You know,
They had
uh,
me up till that point, and then it kind of was just like, really? You had to try that extra push because that just made it cheesy.
oh yeah. I will say though, like just the premise of being like setting something up like that just to trap somebody.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And we know
Yeah.
that that's my favorite thing. I've actually been like watching escape room movies, like cheesy
Oh, yeah.
versions of the 2019 one, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's I think they got like four or five that are on Tubi and
Yeah.
Netflix and
That's where
stuff
I've
like
been
that.
watching them, yeah. Like Shudder
Yeah.
and TV.
Yep. But what would you rate Trap?
I'd give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5?
Yeah.
All right. So I would probably I'm gonna stick with my 1 to 10. I'll probably give it a strong 8.2. But
That's
it
pretty
was good.
specific.
Was it M. Night Shyamalan's best movie? Not by any means. Like, he's had a lot of good movies, but I mean, I'd have to say one of his best still probably is The Village. Yeah. But yeah, I do got some interesting news. One Miss Morgan Ziva has agreed to come back on the show.
Oh, awesome. I love her.
She is awesome.
Yeah, she's
You
so
know,
great.
and for those who are going to watch this later, you can check her out on St. Patrick's Day: The Slow Hour Awakens, which is on Tubi. Definitely check it out. Good movie. It's a mixture of zombies and fairies, which I never thought I'd say that, but
Yeah.
uh, other than that, yeah, it's I did watch The Deliverance, which is on Netflix. It's based on a true story, and it's about this family. It's a single mother and her children and her mother. They move to this house, and like instantly, paranormal activity starts, like right off the bat. And so I was listening. Well, I watched the movie first.
Mhm.
Then I was like, well, if it's based on a true story, now I have to listen to the story. So I found a podcast that these two girls podcast is called Morbid,
Oh,
uh,
that's
which
funny.
which is an awesome podcast.
It's really great. Yeah, I listen to that one like frequently.
Oh yeah, and they told the story, and then I was like, well, damn. Now I gotta go back and watch the movie again. And the second time, after hearing the true events of what happened, the second time was just creepier.
Sounds interesting. Yeah, I know I've definitely seen that movie, and now I want to do what you did, like listen to a podcast about it, then rewatch, because that does sound really interesting.
Oh yeah, and it was definitely, like I said, the first time was good, but going back the second time after listening to it just made it so much better. And yeah, I look forward to I want to do more like that. Like if it's based on a true story, I want to find someone who's talked about it. So then I can get a different feel of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just been crazy, working a lot, and your Airbus days are over for this
It's
year.
wild. It's so crazy now that I have to go there every night. I really miss it.
Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, I think the last Saturday you were there, no, not even Saturday. I think it was maybe the last Friday. Whatever day you were in the swamp the last, my coworker and his wife and daughter went through there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, and he was like, yeah, we made it through the swamp. I was like, then you probably saw Lisa. But he said it was fun and that his daughter definitely got scared, and he's kind of like me. He don't get scared at movies, so or
Mhm.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But definitely, definitely, that is definitely in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, they put me on a couple different scenes after that, and I was just kind of just starting to learn the ropes, and then it's like, okay, the season's over, bye. Oh, I wasn't done.
Oh yeah. Are you going to be going back there next year?
Yeah, it's so funny because all season I was so convinced, I was like, I hate this hour-long drive to get to my job, but it's a fun job.
Yeah.
And so like all season long, I was like, I'm not coming back, I'm not coming back. And then on the last day, someone asked me, hey, are you gonna be back next year? I was like, no, probably not. And I
Yeah.
just felt bad saying that out loud, but I said it so definitively. But then after the wrap-up meeting, I had warm fuzzies, and then I told him I was like, I'll be back.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's got to be fun scaring people.
It is. And you know what? Also, I do not have access to my car right now. It's in the shop. So the fact that I was driving my dad's Prius to and from work that whole time was also not so fun.
Yeah. Uh, I know there not really movies coming out in the horror genre for the rest of this year. I think there's like one or two, maybe three. But I look forward to doing the NC-17 awards.
Yeah, should be fun.
And I got some surprising guests that are supposed to join us.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I will say this. There will definitely be one surprise cameo from someone that everyone would least expect.
Okay.
But got to keep that a surprise.
Okay.
But I think we should do a new category because we got best film, we got best, villain in a horror movie. I want to say monster, but it doesn't even have to be a monster, you know?
Right.
And then I want to do best music. There is a cosplayer of the year. We both talked about that one. And then there's going to be a new content creator of the year also. So those are just one person, so it's not, you know, one group or one person, so it's not like they need people to run against. But I think what would you think about doing a retro throwback, like every episode, just 5 minutes of a movie, an older movie from back in the day? We just talked about
Oh, I
that.
think that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, because those are the ones I'm actually more versed in.
Yeah. Well, let's start now. Go ahead and pick the first one. Which one would you like to talk about?
How about Night of the Living Dead, the black and
The
white,
the original.
the OG, yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I'll let you go first.
Well, my thing with that one is it's like it's scary on so many levels because there's like all the undertones that he wrote into it. And like as a kid, like when I was younger, before I really appreciated horror, and I just like wanted to see zombies and violence, which I mean, we know I still do. But it's just so interesting, like the psychological horror in that movie as well is always what I immediately think of for that
Oh yeah.
film.
Yeah. I, so when it comes to zombie movies, Night of the Living Dead is always going to be like everyone's going to be like compare this to this,
Mm.
and rightfully so, because if it wasn't for Night of the Living Dead, a lot of these other zombie movies wouldn't exist. Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of, like you said, a lot of like back things that just back then you couldn't really talk about.
Hmm.
and like the different societies and stuff like that, social markets and stuff. And I like the fact that with the original Night of the Living Dead, they did not shy away from anything, you know,
Mhm.
but yeah, it was a good movie. It was, as a matter of fact, it's in my Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I honestly I assumed as much.
yeah. But what would you say was the best part of that movie?
For me, it's always just plot wise, I just love at the beginning. It's like so chill, and then just like suddenly just sudden shift, sudden twist, and it's like it feels like they easily could have gotten away. Which we know I love like analyzing. Okay, what would they have had to do to escape? But just you're kind of on the edge of your seat. Like, come on, guys, you're just in a cemetery. Just get your shit together. But no, like there's no way by the time that movie finally gets going, you're just like, okay, yeah, you know what? This was totally worth the payoff.
Oh yeah. Uh, I do like the beginning. I do like how it was a slow build up,
Hmm.
but my favorite thing about the whole movie was nobody was off limits.
Yeah,
Like that's awesome.
that's fun.
You know. And my favorite cover of like the VHS or the Blu-ray or the DVD is a little girl zombie with the
Yeah.
plant digger thing.
Yeah.
That's my favorite cover of that movie anywhere. Yeah. But it's something creepy about just the way he was. They're coming to get you,
Mhm.
Barbara. Like he pronounced her name to a T.
Yeah.
But what would you rate it?
I think 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of those very rare occasions where it's a 10 out of 10 for me. You
Okay.
know, it, we all know. Okay, not everybody. So spoiler. I love a movie where no one lives.
True.
Like, I mean, let's face it. Yeah, nowadays you want to have a happy ending, or you want to have these people survive, or this person survive. Back in the day, like movies like Night of the Living Dead, Burial Ground. I mean, children shouldn't play with dead things.
Mhm.
No one was off limits. You know, nowadays it's like if you got a Ving Rhames, you knew he was going to survive in Dawn of the Dead. Or if you got a, I don't know, you can name a multitude of people that have survived in zombie movies, and it's like Mila Jovovich in the Resident Evil series.
Yeah.
I'm like, but
There was
yeah,
like that core, at least one or two that you know is going to make it to the end of the film. And honestly, I love it when they break that trope. That's always, now that I'm like binging horror movies again, I'm always like, is this going to be a movie where everyone dies or do we have those couple survivors?
oh yeah, yeah. I Night of the Living Dead was a good one though. I mean that's I can't really. There's only one thing negative about that is the two people, the couple that blew up in the truck.
Uh-huh.
I think everyone should have been devoured by zombies or bitten and turned.
Yeah.
That's just my
I was
personal
just like
opinion.
extra. Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
that.
but I don't know. It was definitely a good movie though. I'm looking at my Night of the Demons poster and I'm like, that's a scary looking chick. You know,
Yeah.
like well, demon wise.
Demon ones, yeah.
But I actually almost had the chance to meet the director, but at the last little convention we went to, he wound up being sick, so he couldn't
Oh,
make it.
that's too bad.
I was like, shucks, but it is what it is. uh, there is definitely a room or like a genre of like movies that people don't talk about, and that is like demon movies.
Yeah.
Like I can name 50 off the top of my head, but I won't do that. What would be some of your favorite demon movies?
Honestly, probably the ones you have posters of, because yeah, demon movies are not a thing that I like not that into either. For me, we know it's slasher films and zombies.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, no, like every single one I've watched, I'm just like, why am I not more into these? So I would gladly take any recommendations.
Oh shoot, there's so many. Oh,
I know, but like
I mean the Demons 1 and 2, Night of the Demons 1, 2, and 3.
Night of the Demons, yeah.
I mean, there's just so many of them. But at the end of the day, there's like Night of the Demon, which is something completely different than a demon. Which okay, it's about a giant Bigfoot that kills people.
Huh.
Yeah, it came out way back in the day, and I was like, oh, let me watch this, and I watched it, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, it's a Sasquatch,
It'd be an
you know.
interesting thing to just kind of observe.
Yeah, I was like, look, Chewie's killing people. You know, that would be a good movie. Chewie killing, like that would be good. Did you see Terrifier 3 yet?
I still haven't, no.
Oh,
I know, I'm terrible.
I'm gonna say this. As a series so far, that whole series, 1, 2, and 3, get a combined 10. So it's good. You know. They're also supposed to release the trailer for Pinocchio Unstrung for the Ponyverse, which I want to see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
counting that. Waiting for
Uh,
that.
Another demon movie, one that I know you've seen, It.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that to me, it is a demon, but to me, it's more of a. It's not your typical demon, you know.
Yep.
But I don't know. Then, have you seen that show From?
Not yet.
Oh,
I
oh,
keep taking it off of Amazon Prime and I'm like, I don't want to pay for it, but I really need to see it because I love Lost, as we know. So
oh yeah, yeah. That's a really good show. Like I want to say probably one of the top 3 shows that's on TV right now.
I'm on a big Doctor Who binge right now, though. So
Oh yeah. Now, believe it or not, I have not seen no Doctor Who.
okay,
Uh,
it's going back and forth between Buffy and Doctor Who, and I know you've seen Buffy,
oh
so
yeah. Of course, my favorite episode still is Once More with Phil.
I know.
But
Mine's still Hush for the moment, but we'll see how I feel.
oh yeah, Hush is a really good. To me, Hush is probably the scariest one because it has no sound.
Yeah, it's
So
terrifying.
I what's funny though is like there's that one episode where what's his name? What's his name? I forget his name. He was on Three's Company. John Ritter.
Okay, yep.
He played like the mom's boyfriend, and
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, his body parts can like go off on its own.
Hmm.
That's kind of creepy too.
Yeah.
you know, I'm like, I don't know if let something like that happen to me, I'm probably gonna burn whatever's coming after me. But there is a movie that I did get at Motor City Nightmares, The Evil 3.
Evil 3.
I love the background, the back of it.
Oh, that is awesome.
You know, the the director actually signed it for me, but I can't read it, so we're just gonna say that it's directed by the guy who directed it. But
Good plan.
it's got Leatherface, Michael Myers, and Jason Voorhees.
Two of my favorites.
Michael Myers and Jason and
Well, I
Leatherface.
don't care for Michael Myers.
What?
I'm
Ah,
crazy, I know. No, the Halloween series just doesn't do it for me.
he's like the number one slasher though. But
That's
that's
my
not.
one controversial opinion this episode.
Well, see, he's not really. All right, in my opinion, Michael Myers is the best slasher. That's just my opinion. But for most on-screen fatalities, that goes to Jason Voorhees.
Right. And like just for sadism, I think it'd go to Leatherface. And my thing is I like the on-screen kills and the sadism, so I like Jason and Leatherface more.
Oh yeah,
And like,
he,
yeah, Michael Myers like gives that eeriness that's cool, but like it's not plot-wise, I don't really like it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But have you seen the Netflix's Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
No. Or yeah, no, I totally did. That was actually kind of what started my love of it.
Uh,
DC on yeah.
that was a good one. And I mean, especially going from like you're used to seeing this on the big screen, but then all of a sudden it's just like, we're just gonna put it on Netflix.
Mhm.
That one, the
So
one on Netflix, is a lot better than a lot of the ones that was on a big screen.
yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I mean, personally, the best one is the first one. Yeah, just because it was more creepy. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I'll there. I'm gonna ask you now that I got you on here. Would you like to cover an episode? Do an episode where we cover nothing but alien movies.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, because there's so many alien movies out there that I don't think they get talked about enough.
No, they don't.
Yeah, and also I would like to know, off of the horror genre for one episode, would you like to talk about comedies and action movies?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Because a lot of these horror actors have gone on to do comedies and action movies. So it all still kind of ties in, but it's just like we name an actor from a horror movie and then just go. But I don't know. There's a lot of movies out there that ain't even been touched. Like there's a movie called Cornered. Have you probably not seen that one? So needless to say, I own
Yeah.
it. But it's about this group of people who work at this like little corner store like,
Mhm.
and they close down for the night so they can play their card game, weekly card game, and someone starts offing them. It's pretty good. Yeah. And it is actually one of the movies where I did not know who was doing it until the very end.
Okay.
So I was like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's however though, it only gets a 7 from me. But that's just because some of the offings happens off screen.
Okay. That's yeah, that's always annoying.
Yeah. But I don't know. There's the Alien episode I think is gonna be real good though. So far, 100th episode, which is coming up this month. For our 100th episode, what would you like to do? Would you like to make it a best of and we just touch up on some of the best things we've talked about, or because
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a celebrity, or I'm trying to get somebody to come
Mhm.
on the episode too. So
I think a best of would be a lot of fun.
all right.
Good.
Yeah,
We know
it's
Anna the Apocalypse will come up if we do that.
yes, definitely. I'm actually the 100. What I'm gonna do is the background right here. I'm gonna line
Uh-huh.
up the movies that we're gonna talk about right here.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah,
So and Anna of the Apocalypse will be up there.
of course.
Yeah. Uh, Abby was supposed to join us today, but she had another thing she had to do first, which was
It
cool.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah, but she is free tomorrow, so if you're free tomorrow, we could do another episode. If not, I'll do one with her.
Yeah.
Either or.
Yeah, just hit me up and I'll let you know if I'm around. I can't really know. I don't really
Yeah,
know. Yeah.
yeah. But I don't know. Anything you got planned, like exciting for upcoming up?
Uh, well, like now that my dad's finally got some free time, we're gonna be doing a lot of hardcore editing, so that's kind of neat.
Oh yeah,
Um, yeah, I gave him all the files that I have of what I've written so far, and so we're just kind of trying to make sure they all match.
oh yeah. Hey,
Yeah, and it's been actually going pretty smoothly, the editing process. So
yeah. That's cool. I mean, I'm excited to read
I do.
it.
Good motivation.
Oh yeah. It's. I'm not even gonna lie to you. if it's anywhere near as good as the first one, I'm probably gonna. Well, I ain't even probably. I'm definitely gonna read it more than once. But Lauren's looking forward to it. And then a couple other people I know are looking forward to it because they've read the book and the first one.
Awesome.
And I thought it was pretty cool that Morgan Ziva, who was at Motor City Nightmares, who we did interview, go back
Yeah.
and twice.
Watch that. That was a good interview.
Yeah, she posted a picture of her reading your book.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. That was nice.
Oh yeah. We do have mugs for sale. They're well, I got them over there, but right now they're like, hold on.
Trust us, they're mugs. They exist.
Yes. Okay. So, we got this one, which I like. It's pretty cool. But I'm gonna say this is probably the best
That one's, yeah, the white and the red.
one. Yeah. Now these are for
It's
sale.
got an Art the Clown vibe.
Yes, yes. It- Thank you. Now I'm gonna put it next to my Art the Clown stuff.
You're welcome.
They are for sale, so anybody who would like one, reach out to us and we'll figure out a way that you can purchase. They're $5. And if you want us to sign them, they'll be $10. I don't think you'd use them if we signed them, but whatever. uh, yeah, just reach out to Lisa or myself, and we will definitely get you one out. Just yeah, hit us up with that. And then the best thing is I have finally talked to the right people. We're definitely going to be getting more merch and new shirts.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah, it's going to be, I mean, same logo and everything, but
Mhm.
it's going to be something exciting because I'll send you the pictures and everything when
Yeah.
everything's like set before we do all that. But I do got somebody who's going to help us out and give us a good deal on stuff. So yeah, uh, yeah, I don't know. Looking forward. Only movie I'm looking forward to coming out this for the rest of this year is probably Craven the Hunter.
Okay.
And only reason is because when Marvel goes R rated, I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
but yeah. Other than that, I mean, I ain't got nothing else going on. It's just work, sleep, repeat. So,
Fair enough, yeah.
have you seen Salem's Lot?
No, I still only watch like the original 3 hour movie.
Uh, oh, you gotta watch the remake. The remake is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Uh,
Maybe that'll be
I'm
my tomorrow movie.
which one?
Maybe that will be the movie I watch tomorrow. I'm back to like binging, so yeah.
Oh yeah, hey, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm looking dead across, and all I'm seeing is like my Halloween stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
but yeah, no. Other than that, it's been a good year for us. You know, we've gone above and beyond. I think, at least, I think we did because we've done pretty much everything we can do in a year. We've hit pretty much every con that has come here except for Motor City Comic Con, but that's a different story. You know, I do want to thank you for always being my ride or die. Like, you know, if it wasn't for you being here, it'd be one person rambling. But no, it's all good. We trying to get a couple other people. See, that's what I like about us is we don't have to have like a big name star.
Right.
We just have guests that are people who would not be coming on the show. But I I am trying to get a couple people lined up to come in and talk, give us their take on certain horror movies and stuff. But I don't know. Hopefully, hopefully this time next year we'll be reaching 200, if not before that.
Yeah.
You know, but still want to make it out to Spin City on static tape. Haven't been there yet. Yeah, you're lucky. But I'm gonna try to set up who knows, maybe we could set up an autograph signing out there for you.
Oh yeah. That'd be nice.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, other than that, we got about I don't know, 6, 7 minutes left. Something like that.
Yeah.
I want to say first and foremost, this is not a show where we talk everyday life. I don't want to touch on none of that. That to me is like I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's enough shows out there for that, and I'm not saying I'm against anything or I'm for anything because that's not me. All I'm saying is I do this show with you so we can escape everyday life, you know.
I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Let's just enjoy, talk about spooky stuff.
Oh yeah, you know. Yeah. Next year there is a lot of horror movies coming out next year. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to those. I'm thinking they should remake Home Alone only as a horror movie.
Right?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Beetlejuice comes out on DVD and Blu-ray. I think this month or next month, one of the two. And of
Yeah, I think it's
course,
going out soon.
yeah. And Lauren was definitely like, "You're gonna get that for me, aren't you?" I was like, "You're not gonna let me not get it for you." It was a good movie though.
It was good.
Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow if you're free, like I said, Abby will be coming on,
Okay.
and we'll talk whatever, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, other than that, you want to close out the show?
Yeah.
All right,
It's been NC-17. Stay awesome, y'all.
later.